hello. Hello, hello. Good evening, folks. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing? Sorry for the late start and also for not streaming last week, which is when we were supposed to be doing shooting range. Oh, this isn't going to work. The zapper cord was under the... I have a stool here with my computer on it, and the zapper was under that. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully... Oh, you can't hear the game. I don't want you to miss this rousing intro music. All right, sorry. Things are also in a weird configuration just because of the zapper. So I'm in the dark because I'm farther away from the TV. The manual suggests about 6 feet, which is about how long the zapper cord is. But also, I can't get that far away from my TV. But they also say that that should be like based on the size of your screen, etc. You can probably see the back of my computer. All right, well, whatever. Can't do anything about that. Hey, thanks, Great White North. Welcome back. All right, let me catch up here real quick. Yasuke's here. Hello, Yasuke and Great White North. Hi. Kurumi, greetings. KE949, hi. Nintendo, how are you doing? Linda, the gamer gal, hi. Linda, I noticed the other day, I think it's your Twitter banner? Your Twitter banner still says Linda the gamer girl. I'm not sure if you want to change that or not, but I know you had to rebrand as the gamer gal for some reason. I forget what the reason was, but who's Tremblay? Who's Tremblay? Nintendo. I know a Tremblay. Paul Tremblay, he's a writer. Timothy Applegate, hello, Zapper Game, Brightburns. Tell me what your day was like today. Oh, I will tell you how my day was like, Brightburns. It was not good. It was not good. This last week has been ridiculous. But I'll get to that in a moment. Hey, Maz and Power, am I on deadline range? I'm actually, technically I am under deadline. I do have to do another like editing pass on a short story, but that's pretty mild. So technically I'm under deadline, but it's not a very pressing deadline. It's not till like Monday, so I haven't really like worked on it yet. I also don't expect it to be very arduous. It seems like pretty straightforward edits. And Paul Tessie, hello, how are you? Dyer, yes, I wanted to check in with you. I was gonna DM you later because I saw you had tweeted about the TV at the hospital, so I assumed you were in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're doing well. I mean, if you're in the hospital, hopefully at least they're taking care of you. June. I'm gonna sign off because I like seeing Red Ox's streams, and I've missed a bunch of her, so I'm actually gonna go check Red Ox out. I choose her over me. So thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good night. No, I'm kidding, but I do like Red Ox, her streams, and I miss her streams. I miss her being on YouTube, and I sometimes check in on Twitch, but that's I hardly ever go over there. Lately, I haven't been spending a lot of time over on Twitch, just because I haven't been watching anybody streaming a lot lately. But I do like my Twitch streamers. Paul is here. But I really do miss Red Ox, because I miss Red Ox. I miss seeing her streams, and a lot of the Twitch people, aside from Paul, a lot of the Twitch folks don't come over to YouTube. So I miss them. I miss that community, you know. So it goes. You're doing great, Nintendo. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, no problem, Linda. It's probably been that way for a long time. I only just noticed it the other day because what were you tweeting about? Oh, you were tweeting about the book. I went to your Twitter channel because I wanted to retweet your post about the book video that you did on YouTube, but you hadn't yet posted it, and so I thought about either I would post it myself, or I would wait until you tweeted about it, and then I would share that. So I tend to do that. Like, people's YouTube videos go up, and I watch them, and sometimes they're so new that they haven't yet tweeted about them, so it's harder for me to share them unless I like create a link myself, which I guess isn't that hard, but I could do that. I better zap my way out of that deadline. Eugene with a gun. Yep. Wish I had 2 guns. Usually people expect me to have an axe. I'm glad you're doing better, Dyer. Sorry about clearing my throat. I don't know if it's allergies or something else, but like periodically throughout the day, I'll have a lot of congestion, and but it comes and goes. It's not. I don't think it's a consistent like illness. Oh, you're too busy to tweet them out. That makes sense. And who even knows the value of Twitter, right? All right. Anyway, I won't belabor this for too long, but my day, since Brightburn's asked about it, and this goes back to last week as well, and so this is a very TLDR version of events, but the last week has been pretty rough. Both me and my wife currently have moms in the ER, or actually in the hospital, I guess. They both made it to hospital rooms today for different reasons. But my mom went in last week just to say it's like she's having heart problems, right? She was having breathing problems and things like that. And so I brought her to the ER, and they helped her, get better. But they were still evaluating her, and she really hates hospitals, and she hates doctors, and, so when she started feeling better, she didn't want to stay. So the next day, she decided to leave the ER against medical advice, AMA, which isn't great, because they hadn't yet figured out what was going on. They didn't give her any medication. They didn't, they had just kind of gotten her stable, and then she wanted to leave. So who would have guessed a week later she would be back in the ER with the same problem? I actually brought her I saw her over the weekend, and she seemed fine, but today I took her to the cardiologist just to get checked out, and he advised that she go into the hospital. So after a bit of work, we managed to convince her to go back in. So she is back there, and she just called me a little while ago. She's in a room now. I think things are going to be okay, but, things are still pretty early, and we've got to just get her, stable and everything. So that's what's been going on with us primarily. And then on top of all of that, last Thursday night, we were at the emergency vet with our cat, Handel, who sadly is no longer with us. She'd had a cancer diagnosis some months back, and she had been getting worse, and we knew we had limited time with her, and, we took her in to see if there's anything we could do, and unfortunately her time was up. But we were able to be there with her when we said goodbye, and, so that happened. So we've had a pretty crap week, I have to say. And that's where we're at, and that's why I didn't stream last week. Thank you, Linda. I really appreciate that. I didn't want to go into too many details, but you guys are all friends, and I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So that's why I didn't stream last week, because last week was when she first had the emergency, and I was completely wiped driving to her, and then staying the whole day in the ER, and then driving back and still doing all the other stuff, with my family and everything. And tonight I was similarly tired, and I wasn't sure if I was going to stream, and then I decided I was going to stream anyway, because I find this, the game is glitching. I find this very kind of relaxing and restorative, except for what's happening with my screen. So I'm going to fix that, and I'll be right back. Now it says it's by Rondkoi or something. Original hardware, huh, guys? Yeah, thank you, GWN. Anyway, not a pity party. Things are going okay, I think. It's just to explain why I've been away, why I've been out of people's streams lately. We've been busy, just dealing with a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm glad to see all of you here. Thank you all for showing up. I hope things are going better for the majority of you all. Thank you, Yasuke. And Brightburn says, I've rewatched Man of Steel today. I watched it in standard def. Man of Steel looks prettier on DVD for some reason. It's interesting. I find that some movies look better on DVD because I think that the resolution hides some things. The higher resolution you get, especially with the movies that are very filled with special effects, I think you can see the artifice a little bit more. So, yeah, so I just think some movies just look a little bit better with kind of it's almost like a filter, I guess, to kind of hide some of the tricks. Hey, Chris James, how are you doing? All right, we'll get started. So I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. Certainly, I don't know how long I'm going to stream Shooting Range. We'll have to see how compelling this game is. And for the latter half of the stream, if we're up for it, I have an NES Homebrew game that's still in development that I'd like to try out, and I'll try it out live, so you guys will all get a fresh look at it. It's by John Vanderhoff. He's done a bunch of different games like Bat Lizard Bonanza and Ore Body, and he's got the Nemesis saga of games on the NES. He does a ton of great homebrew games, a lot of really cool different types of games, platformers and shooters, and shoot 'em ups and things like that. So he sent me an in development rhythm game that he's working on, which I think won the NES Bite Off 3 competition or the Wombat title. I don't know exactly what it won, but it looks pretty cool. So he wanted to get some of my feedback on it, because I gave him some good feedback on Bat Lizard Bonanza, which I really enjoyed. And yeah. I've got another homebrew game someone just sent me, Space Mutants, minus Bart. Bart is not in this, but it's called Space Mutants, and I probably won't stream it tonight, but I'll stream it soon. Feelings on the eShop being shut down for the 3DS family of systems and the Wii U. My feelings are very sad. I'm sad. So it's twofold. I'm sad that it's no longer there. I'm sad that a lot of those games are no longer available in any format, unless you pirate them, I guess. And, oh, hey, Heavy Waves. You thought I was eating. I've only eaten on stream, like, probably once or twice. Like, ever. I was just telling people about my crap week. You can go back and check that out later on if you want. Long story short, we have a couple of people in the ER, just our parents, and we lost a cat, which is very sad. So yeah, Brightburn's the eShop games, like, but to that point, I did not use my 3DS that much. I certainly did not use the 3DS eShop that much. Just before it disappeared, I grabbed a bunch of games that I won't be able to play any other way, or at least not as authentically. Like, I'd rather play those on the 3DS the way they were intended, right? So I grabbed a bunch of those, but so aside from that, I can't really say that, you know, it's a huge loss. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of level 7 games, Heavy Waves. There are like 3 or 4 different games from, I think it's called Level 7, that were just really interesting, sort of almost more like experiments than they are games. I don't remember, like one, and Pocket Jockey, something, called Pocket Jockey. I picked up a bunch of different games. Usually I have a drink on stream, yeah. When do I get started? I'm going to get started right now, K949. Sorry, sometimes, I think lately my streams have started with me just catching up and chatting with everyone, and I don't know if that's something that people don't want. But we're having a conversation, so maybe I should just do separate chat streams or something. Hey, Geekstorian. All right, we're gonna get started right now. I think I can just shoot the screen to just. I should probably not do a chat section. I'm sorry. I should just start playing the game. Usually I start at 10, and I started a few minutes late, and then I've just been talking. I'm just gonna start the game. I can't shoot the game to start it. I'm just gonna press start. All right, we're gonna do one player. I really only glanced at the manual, so I don't actually know how to play this. That looks like an Umbrella Corp logo. All right, so I'm gonna do a normal game. And I'm sitting about 5 feet from the TV, but when I have the zapper up, it's probably going to be more like 4 feet away from the TV, but it's a 20-inch screen, so that might be appropriate. I don't know. Well, thank you, Mazin. And I've actually thought about having just chat streams, if I don't feel like playing a game, or maybe just chatting while playing a game that I don't have to spend that much time with, but I appreciate that. All right, we're going to do a normal game. Level 1. I do need to use a controller, apparently, to scroll around. So there's 3 stages: Western, Ghost House, and Space. Okay. Chat stream would be a fun time. Grabbed a couple of the very expensive TurboGrafx games. So I just kind of stopped picking up some of those games heavy, just because I have fully embraced emulating them on my MiSTer if I'm going to play a TurboGrafx games, or get a, eventually I'm sure I'll still get a TurboGrafx Mini. Fett! Hi, Fett! How are you? Alright, we're going to start. Stage 1. Or the Old West, I guess. Do I shoot this? Alright. Oh, am I shooting the umbrellas? What, am I shooting you? What am I doing? Am I supposed to shoot the people or the umbrellas over their heads? Oh, I have to scroll over here. Okay. Oh, I have to shoot those things over their heads. Are these Native Americans? This makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if I like this. This doesn't seem right. Seems very, very wrong. Alright, that's more like it, an American. Oh man, that's like worse than those ducks. Alright. Oh, got an hourglass. The graphics look okay. Whoops. Graphics look okay. So why do I have shooting range? Shooting range, I like Zapper games, and Zapper, the NES is the only way to play the Zapper games for the most part, like, you know, on a CRT. So I've been sort of low-key collecting them all. I think the only Zapper game I don't have now is Mechanized Attack. Out of energy. Game over. Okay. Well, yeah, so I think I'm only missing Mechanized Attack for the NES, and I will get it at some point when I see it for a good price. And then there's a bunch of Famicom games that are also Zapper games that I don't think I can play unless I have a Famicom Zapper. And then there's one that requires, like, it's like a machine gun Zapper game that I'm never going to play because that's like $200 or something like that. Yeah, I did grab a bunch of TurboGrafx games on the Wii a while back from the Wii Shop. Wii Shop. Virtual Console. I don't know why I remember this game. The next level can only be beaten if the RNG of enemy spawns allows you. What? Oh my gosh, Timothy. I don't know about that. Freaking 4, hello. Good to see you. You can have a Canadian girl now. Is that a joke, or is that an actual, like, Canadian, my girlfriend from Canada? If so, congratulations. I bought a Famiclone system for its Famicom-compatible light gun. That's a really interesting idea, Timothy. I'll have to look into that. If you have a link to that, can you please send that to me? I'm intrigued by that one. I keep hearing about Mechanized Attack recently, one of the few NES games that is still off my radar, still for some reason. Gotta change that, I guess. The thing is, I don't think it's gotten good reviews. I think all the reviews I saw for Mechanized Attack they say play a different Zapper game. But now, like, if that's the only one I don't have, then I should get it, right? And it's the same thing with the Power Pad games. Like, I want to get all the Power Pad games for the NES. I think I might have them all. I'm going to be streaming a couple more to round out NES Alphanumeric, and that's going to be exhausting. Alright. Found the system at a flea market. Get you the name if I can dig it up. Okay, cool. Thanks, Timothy. I'm sure, you know, I could probably also get a Famicom Zapper, and I have a Famicom port on my NES, so it should work. I also have a Famicom that I have to fix to get working. So, you know, it might work. One of the... Yeah, so I should do that. But that machine gun game, I think the only way you can play it is if you have the machine gun, which I do not have. Yeah, nice. Alright, try that again. Wow, they just started, like, right there. So I need the energy. Like I said, I'm only like 4 feet from the TV with the Zapper is only 4 feet from the TV. Am I supposed to shoot? Oh, okay. Hold on a second, I want to pause this. What's my actual, like, energy on here? Okay, so it must be those bars, right? That's gotta be the bars. I guess the energy goes down when I miss. And so I have to collect more energy. Okay. There's time. This might be game over. Okay. Great. UAD Zapper might be compatible with an AV Famicom. Yeah. 4-player, you know, it's probably alternating though, right? It's probably an alternating 4-player game. I can't imagine 4 zappers going at once. How would that even work? All right. Well, we may not get very far. Maybe I can I choose a different stage? I cannot choose the next stage, I think, until I get... Oh, good lord. Okay. I'm not sure. Also sitting at like a little bit of a weird angle for my CRT. How many of these do I have to hit? Isn't there like a... Is there a counter of how many I have to hit? What was that? What? What was that 3? What does that mean? Huh. It's annoying if you lose energy shooting the energy. Oh boy. Wow. We may never get past this stage. Oh, Skyboy Games is working on Gunhawk. Yeah. I played, I streamed a little bit of it, actually. They are making a really cool game. I streamed it, like, very briefly, like the demo of it. Do you have to use a controller and the gun? Yeah, I have to scroll back and forth with the controller. And actually, Gunhawk, you steer with the controller. You move your character around with the controller, and you shoot with the zapper. It's actually pretty cool doing that. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too different from like using a Wii nunchuck and the Wiimote at the same time, honestly. Yeah, Skyboy, I really like their fire and rescue, right? That's pretty good. All right, I don't know if we're ever going to get past this first stage here. I guess we could do party game to try out the other ones. I mean, this is easy mode. This is level 1. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm not sitting that far from the screen. I just want to know how many of these things I'm supposed to shoot exactly. Oh boy. The problem is I might be able to hold the gun steadier with 2 hands, but I have to use the other hand with the D-pad. So, how many of these am I supposed to get? I'm pretty sure it was in the manual. I should double check that. I think I might have the right. Running low on the energy there, though. Won't give you much energy, though. What? Oh, okay. Am I supposed to hit those 3s? I don't know. Still fun to watch. Yeah, absolutely. 100%, Timothy. Oh, thank you, Heavy. Thank you. Yeah, we lost a dog many years back as well from basically like cancer in her nose. Very sad. We only had her for 2 years, but we had Handel for about 11 years, I think. So, yeah, no, I said exactly that, Zombie. How are you doing, Zombie? How's your move going? Oh, 3 drains energy. Thank you, Timothy. I was about to look that up. Then why would I ever shoot the 3? Except I thought, so 3, oh, you know why? Because 3 is like a backwards E, right? So E gives energy and the 3 takes it away. That's probably what's going on there. That's what I'm thinking. Man. Man. Okay. Of course, said she was going to come in and see how the stream is going, but she might have fallen asleep. So I will stop shooting the 3s. And we'll see if that makes a difference. Do you know how many things am I supposed to shoot to progress to the next level? Alright, let's try it. Really? Now, do you lose energy by missing or by hitting the people? Like hitting the wrong thing? You know, at the very least, how often do you see folks streaming a Zapper game, right? I don't see anyone else. Is that everything? Oh, hi. No! Wow. You need 5,000 points to beat the stage. Good lord. An undisclosed point total. That's fantastic. Okay. He giveth and the 3 taketh away. Well, so the best I've done is 3,600. Anyway, it's been 2 weeks since I saw you guys last in my own stream. How are things? What I got a new sub, Billy. Hi, Billy. Thank you, Billy Frazier. Hi, Billy Frazier. How do you know that there's a... Oh, hi, Billy Frazier. Hi. I missed that. Sorry about that. Thank you for coming by. You know, I forgot to tweet about this, that I'm streaming. Oh, well. I guess I could tweet about it now. I guess I could do that. I'm gonna tweet that. Alright, I'm done with that. Great. Well, thank you, GWN. I know I can always count on you to share the word. I appreciate that. How did you get here, Billy Frazier? Welcome. I'm always curious how people end up in the streams here. Is the audio okay, by the way? Like, do I sound okay? Because the microphone's in a different place from usual, and plus you've got the gun probably firing into the microphone. These guys always start out right there. Oh boy, I'm really bad at this. Okay. I can't quite get the angle right here. wonder if anything takes your points away. There should be an easier mode. You know, I shouldn't waste my time trying to get the time because I just end up like wasting shots on it. I'm done. Yeah. Audio sounds good, thank you. Stage clear. Oh, it says it on the screen. Stage clearing point 5,000. Distinct feel. The game music can go down. Okay, let me turn the music down. Yeah, the music's pretty high up here. Turning that down a little bit. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay. So I wonder if level 2 then is the ghost house and then level 3 is space. Is that how it works? Huh. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And then there's a bonus stage. Oh, the Steel Empire Collection, is that the, good grief. I saw that posted recently. There's also like an IRAM collection coming out that's just, I'm gonna skip the time, because it seems like I have enough time. I could also move closer to the TV, that might help, I suppose. But this seems to work when I aim properly, which I think is how a Zapper game should work. But it does take a moment to kind of get into the right... Yeah, that didn't work. Get the right feel for it. So close. We might make it if I don't screw up. I like these birds. I'm gonna leave the birds. I waste a lot more trying to shoot the birds. Oh, we made it. Okay, so don't waste your shots on the birds if you can help it. Don't waste your time trying to get the time, at least on level 1, right? Billy said I have a... What? What is going on here? What are you talking about, man? Yes, I don't know what's going on. What? So the IRAM collection, it's the Image Fight. It's like every version of Image Fight for some reason. I don't know why, but all right. Thank you for the tips as well, Timothy. Moving on to the next stage here. So stage clearing point 7,000. Is that the ghost house? Oh, that looks creepy. I wonder if this game has continues or not. Thank you for the GG, Kurumi. Ghosts. What is wrong with that? These are... Wow, what? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Why? Why is this happening? Oh my gosh. Alright. Does C... Does that give me points or take them away? What does the C mean? You're not even on the screen, man. What? Oh boy. This is too hard. No, I'm not shooting that 3. There's a trick. What does the C do? Nope. Ah. I wonder if some of these are more points. Like if you hit something that's really hard to hit, do you get more points for it? Sorry, dude. Oh my gosh, this is kind of funny though. This is really cute. Super cute. Check out that one tree in the background. Oh, I got that one. Haha. Am I supposed to shoot that bat? I don't know. Am I supposed to shoot the characters as well? Like, would that get me anything? Or is it really just these things? Definitely need more time on this one. Nope. Oh, this is so cute. I like that the vampires give you energy. Oh, I'm not going to waste my time on that one. Oh, I'm actually running out of time. I think we might make it. Might just make it after all. Yes! Look at that. We did it. Alright, here we go. Catch up here. There is also a Hammer and Harry collection coming out from Retrobit, which I'm probably going to buy. It's 2 games, actually. It's not really a collection. 2 NES games, which were never released in North America. So I'll probably grab that. Powpuck. Hi, Powpuck. Hey, El. How are you doing? Filippo. Hi. How are you? I just saw you posted. I didn't see your video yet, but I saw you posted about getting an N64 memory card. Did you get that solid state one? I have like one from, I forget the name of the company. It's like, but they make modern memory cards for the N64, and it's pretty good. What is that red thing? I don't know. It looks like a crocodile or something, maybe? Never got this many enemies on this stage. Just empty screen until time ran out. Oh, so that's what you meant by the RNG, right? Okay. Interesting. There are like 8 Hammer and Harry games. Yeah, the NES ones. The NES Hammer and Harry games. One, I think, only came out in Japan and Europe. And the other one, I think, was only Japan. Alrighty. Never use H and G girls as target practice. What? Alright. So now we're into space. There's no stage clearing point? Is that it didn't say stage clearing point. Oh, we're the bonus stage. Okay. The kids are doing well, Heavy. Pretty well. Daughter is now about 7 months old. She's great. She's doing great. And the Spud is doing very well. He's a great big brother. How your kids doing? Alright. Bonus stage, I guess. What am I shooting here? Is it... Oh, okay, it's when they flash. Oh my god. What? Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Out of energy. Yeah, right? I've never seen anything like that before. Softball. Baby boy's 2 months. Yeah. Oh, very cool. Excessive prohibition. All right. 7 months time flies. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's starting to move around quite a bit on the ground. She is probably about to start crawling. She can nudge her way pretty far, and it's, you know, once you reach the point where you put them down and you can't trust that they will still be in the same place when you come back later, like it's kind of all over. But when she starts crawling, we have one more gate to figure out how to install, and yeah, so it's good though. She's been doing great. All right, now are we doing stage 3 now? I still don't see a stage clearing point, so still don't know what the stage clearing point is for stage 3, so it might just be a secret. Okay. Interesting way of letting you hit multiple targets at once. What is the age to give a controller? So I started trying to give the Spud a controller at around age 2 or so, and it was kind of interesting because he would take the NES controller and he could only like master doing one button at a time. Like, so he could move, but he couldn't coordinate enough to actually press like an action button, or vice versa. So over time, like he got used to it, and we would play. The first thing that we actually really played together is a game called Adventure Pals on the Switch, and that's a multiplayer, 2-player platformer game. It's not too hard. It's got kind of a good kiddie humor to it, and kind of reminds me of like Adventure Time. And but he's like surpassed me now. He like plays 3D games and stuff. He's not really into retro too much. We've played a little bit of retro stuff. He's played like a little bit of Super Mario Brothers, a few other games over the years, but he just doesn't seem interested in 2D platformers, or at least the old games that I like. Not into yeah, and he played a ton of tablet games for sure. You know, he likes those, like the touchscreen things. You bought your sister-in-law an N64? How old is your sister-in-law? Oh, interesting. Retro Pals. Which game? Adventure Pals? One of the first vids I played it. I liked it. I liked it pretty well. Oh no, you're talking about Rock and Bolt with Geeks. Okay. So Duckling has played... Oh, Duckling. The Spud played a lot of DuckTales Remastered. And was not as interested in DuckTales or DuckTales 2 on the NES, but he really liked DuckTales Remastered. And I helped him a little bit with that one. She's my niece's mother, so at least they have a system in the house. Yeah. 34. Okay. Yeah, I guess that probably is like an N64 was their generation, right? I don't know. N64 was popular when I was in college. People playing like GoldenEye and Mario Kart. And my friend had a PlayStation 1 and played Symphony of the Night, which is the first time I played Symphony of the Night. And I liked the game so much that I bought a controller so that I could play it when I would go over to his room, which I then didn't do that often. And I bought the game. The first game I owned, the first PlayStation 1 game I owned is Symphony of the Night. I still have it, but I still don't have a PlayStation 1. I have a friend's PlayStation 1 that we borrowed, but I mean, there's other ways to play Symphony of the Night now. Yeah, Spud is still into Minecraft. Spud is still into Minecraft, and he's been playing Super Mario Odyssey. He's been playing some Pokemon lately. He's gotten into Roblox, unfortunately. And I introduced him to Scribblenauts the other day. And I think he's been playing a little bit of that. He's kind of all over the place. He plays a bunch of different things, but Minecraft is an old standby for sure. Oh, Cece's streaming. Maybe we'll raid her later. PS2 era, when I was in college. But me and my friends played the SNES I found in the trash on move-out day. Wow, in the trash. So, I've played Symphony of the Night. I haven't finished it. The farthest I got in it was about an hour and a half a while back, and I think I just got sidetracked, so I haven't finished it, and I mean to go back to it. I was debating whether I want to stream it or not, because everybody's played Symphony of the Night. I might stream it. I played it on Xbox 360, and I got like an hour and a half into it, and then I think I just got busy or I got interested in other games. I've played all but one of the DS games. I played all the GBA games and all but one of the DS games, so I'm familiar with that format. I just haven't played Symphony of the Night. So I will, and if you want me to stream it, I'll stream it at some point. I still have to go back to Rebirth, Castlevania Rebirth. SNES had 2 controllers in Mario All-Stars. Dang. Man, things that some people throw out. Oh no, am I shooting the aliens? What? Oh, the aliens have little things in them. These look like facehuggers. Of course. Oh boy, I'm doing really poorly here. I haven't got the... I should have kept going because I wasn't sure about the... Is the C good? I don't know. This game is wild. I actually kind of dig it. I should have kept going instead of stopping the chat because now I've lost my my groove that I was in. This music is stressful. This game really reminds... What is that? Am I supposed to shoot that? Oh, okay, that turned into a facehugger. How many games have stolen from Alien? It's funny, when I first started this level, it was reminding me of Men in Black. Do I shoot that? No, I think I just wasted a shot there. Okay. Please, I want to finish this. If I can finish a loop, I'll call this game done. Level 1 loop. Although maybe you have to do all 3 levels in order to consider it done. I don't know. Time's moving real fast. What the? Oh my gosh, is this a boss? This game has a boss? Are you kidding me? That's why there's no score to win. Oh boy, okay. How many times do I have to shoot him? Did I do it? When he blinks out, does that mean I hit him? Or does that mean I've missed? How many Zapper games have bosses? Oh man, I'm not gonna win this. I can't tell if I'm actually hitting him or not. Oh my gosh. I think I'm not. I think I'm missing. Shoot. And the time's almost up. Great Scott. No. No. Oh. Oh, come on. Wow. Oh, there's a continue. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on a second here. Gotta go back and catch up. A bunch of people came in here. Yeah. Oak City Gamers, hello. Happy to see you. Shoulder ride my way through Symphony of the Night. Trying to make the pattern at the bottom. Have to lock all the platforms into place when you get back to the entry point. What? What are you talking about? What game is this? Okay, I'm looking at the wrong... I thought this was a tip for my game. Thank you, Oak City Gamers. Yes, very Geiger-esque. Xenomorphs. Yep, that's true. Yep, aliens. Yeah, I saw Double Dragon. There's a new Double Dragon game coming. Got a zapper for $1. That's awesome. Yeah, don't shoot the Xenomorphs. They're just standing there enjoying their peppermint candies. Hey, Sean Robinson. We were just in the Wild West like 2 seconds ago. What was that terrible movie, Cowboys and Aliens? Or War Chief Reviews. Hello. Orc War Chief Reviews. Hi. Welcome. Didn't want to spoil the boss. Nice. Nice. Very nice. I'm hoping I can beat him. I wonder how many continues there are. Yeah, this game is a lot more than I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. I'm continue blessings from the gods. Yeah, I don't know how many continues there are going to be, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to continue infinitely. But I don't know. All right, we're going to go. We're going to continue. Try this again. So I have to zap a bunch of things, and then I have to shoot the guy. All right, we'll figure this out. I don't want to hit these guys because they're so like erratic, but I have to because I'm running out of time. So, all right. Oh, that's what that is. The C. The C must be continues. Okay, and I collected like a few of them, right? Now it all makes sense. Oh, okay. He wasn't even on the screen for the most part. All right, that makes sense. The C's are continues. Yes. Fantastic. And I know I collected at least like a couple of those things over the course of the game. So hopefully we'll be okay. I'm hoping. Yeah, he was just enjoying his peppermint candy. Sorry about that, dude. I keep wanting to shoot the threes, but bad idea. Where's this boss? Is he coming in? Coming back? How many times do I have to shoot that boss? That's the question, right? Do I have to just shoot him once and I was just really that bad? I'm going way fast. Well, okay. You're too fast for me. You're too fast for me, man. No, you can live. All right. Alright, boss time, right? I'm gonna wait till he comes and hits like a certain spot. Nope. Running out of time. Oh god, no. Ah. Okay. Alright. I don't think the dog counts as a boss. LDP. The worst thing about xenomorphs is there are always more. Yeah, there are a lot of aliens. I mean, look at Contra, Freak of 4. These are like the auras you see when you close your eyes. You might want to get that checked out. The boss appears when timer's under 100, so no time ups and takes 5 hits to beat. Okay, thank you, Timothy. Is it, when I hit it, is it blinking out? Is that what that is? So there's no way to get... So then, can I not just wait it out? If the score doesn't matter? When your score goes up by 200. Okay, thank you. That's really good to know. Huh. I really wonder what the incentive is to shoot things except to get more energy. Well, we're going to continue, and to get the continues, I guess, if you can grab them. Right? So if I can grab a continue, then I'm in good shape, right? And energy, of course. But the energy, I don't know. I guess it's just if you're going to miss. I need a continue, really. I think once I grab a continue, then I think I'm in good shape. And I could just wait out the timer if the score doesn't matter. Where'd that guy go? So I'm going to keep shooting until I get a continue at least. What's a W? What did that do? What does W do? I shot it anyway. It's not a win. There's a continue. Got it. Okay. So I can shoot. I can just wait out the time, I think, unless I'm going to lose. I'm not going to waste any shots on these guys because I got what I want. I don't need any time. I'm just going to shoot the easy things. Because I don't care about the score. I'm going to pause, though. Okay. W means wumbo? Okay. Thank you. This game has different endings based on score. Okay. Right Why North doesn't know what to think of this game. Which copy of Metroid Dread? W. What does the W mean? I have the manual like right here. Let me see here. W, Super W. When this item is hit, the player gets a 1,000 point bonus. Super C. Does the Super C not mean continue then? Do I just keep continuing anyway? The normal game has a continue mode, so the C has nothing to do with it. Press A button when the game is over. Okay, great. So I can just continue until I beat this. All right, the score doesn't matter. The C's don't matter. We can just keep continuing on the stage until we lose. I just looked at the manual, which I should have done before. I did glance at it, but it was like, it's a shooting game. I'll figure it out. But I guess if you continue, then you're losing out on your high score potential, right? So I think that the C being a continue would have worked. Like that would have been a better way to do it. I gotta shoot this guy 5 times. 1. Oh, okay. I shot him. Okay. So he flashes when you hit him, I think. All right. All right. No, he flashes like a lot when you hit him. And I'm not hitting him properly. Nope. Shoot. I got like 20 seconds to hit him. Oh, okay, 2. I should probably just keep... Okay. I'm just going to keep shooting at him because I'm not going to do it if I'm being real careful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's when it's invulnerable and eyes closed, Powpuck. I'm just trying to track it with the zapper. The letters you shoot are E, C, and W. That's hilarious. 3 out of 5. All right, so I'm just going to fire. I'm going to take more shots at it, I think. And if the continue is just, you know... If it continues just unlimited, then great. I'll take it, you know? That means I should try to have as much energy as possible to get to that the end boss so that I can take lots of shots at him. And so much for that. The clock moves fast as well. Because you gotta shoot him 5 times within that time limit, like 100 seconds. 100 game seconds, which are very short. That's hardly worth it. Alright, my arm is actually getting tired from holding up this freaking gun. Right. It just seemed to, like, make sense, you know? He's gonna show up pretty soon. Eh. Here he comes. Alright. No, wasting my shots. I cannot hit this guy. Alright. Nope. This is Aliens meets those horrible cinnamon candies that no one liked. The fireballs. Hitting him, check score. I think I'm landing a hit on him when he like does the double flash thing though. Alright. The problem is as well that I am shooting I'm trying to move the gun to shoot him at an angle, but I have to kind of keep the gun, like, I have to track him with the gun, and I can't just move the tip of the gun around. You have to actually, like, move the gun physically, I think, to track him. And I think I need as much energy as possible. Which is not going well. So what else have you got? What have you guys been playing lately? I got back to The Last of Us the other night, and I'm close to the end of the game finally. Like 89% done with the game now. But I got to this really tough section where the game actually was like, remember, you can always adjust the difficulty if you're having trouble. Great, thanks. Alright, I'm very low on energy this time around. But also, physically, I am almost very low on energy right now. My arm is a little bit tired as well. That's where the being able to aim better would be good. I wonder if I should just stay in one place with the alien. Let me try it. Nope. No. Yeah, okay. Oh, good night, OCG. I'm playing Super Mario Maker 1. Oh, nice. Oh, I need to try to do that. I haven't finished that one yet. Platinum RE4 Remake. Interesting. Fear Effect 2. Nice. Yes. Hey, Sklets. This is a weird game. You beat Axiom Verge 2 PS4 a few nights ago. An awesome freak of four. Now, you haven't been streaming, right? You've just been playing that, I guess? I still need to play the first Axiom Verge. Recently started Tales of Destiny for the PS1. Haven't played as much this week because my sketch group was busy headlining our sold-out show at the DC Improv last night. Congratulations. You do so many cool things, Sean. Doesn't seem like you're firing with the eyes fully open. Okay, that makes sense. You have a duty as a Wii U owner. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not doing great, Powerpuck. It's tracking the motion of it and then timing it to shoot. I don't know. That was just like I was just trying something there. That didn't work out so well. All right. I'd like to at least finish the normal mode of this. Like, Axiom Verge didn't care for the sequel. Oh, really? All right. Let's try this again. There's like a sweet, I'm just trying to, it would be great if there was like a spot that was like really easy to hit the boss in. Overall, this is pretty good though. Definitely played worse Zapper games. This is pretty creative. This is not what I was expecting from shooting range, honestly. But you do have to be very precise here. They probably did make them 3s because they look like the E's only backwards, and like your first instinct would be to shoot them. Because I definitely have come close to just hitting them anyway. I said it as a joke before, but I think it's true. All right, I'm gonna pause and rest for a second. Hey, Omega Ace. Sorry I missed your stream the other day. There's a lot going on over here, but I wanted to watch you play Kirby. Physical copy complete in case of Tales of Destiny. Someone was mentioning, I don't know if Dyer's still here, someone was mentioning Toon... what should we call it? Not Toontown. Some game with like Christopher Lloyd in it. But anyway, I just listened to like a whole Retronauts episode about it. King in the North. 3-strain. Yeah, I know 3-strain Life Energy. That's why they made them look like the E's, I think. Toon Zone. I think so. I think that's right. Or Toon... Yeah, I think it's Toon Zone. I can Google it. What's it called? But if somebody was mentioning it the other night in like a stream. It's not coming up. Oh, there it is. If you Google Toonstruck, that's what it's called. Anyway, it looks interesting. Toonstruck, yes, that's right. Thanks, Powpuck. Anyway, it looks interesting and it's pretty cheap. Can you be damaged? So you lose energy if you miss a shot, and that's sort of like getting injured, I think. Yeah, I'm excited about the Famicom Disk System games too, and I'm sorry I missed that other stream too. Am I winning? Well, we're in the third stage of the normal mode, and there's unlimited continues, so I'm trying to finish it, but there's a boss, and it's not going well. Alright, that's one. Two. 3. 4. So close. 5, right? Is that it? We did it! It's fireworks! Yay! We looped the game. I mean, stage normal mode is done. Level 1 mode is done. Whew! Wow. All right, I'm gonna call that a win. Huzzah! Thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know. You probably have to finish all 3 levels to consider early done, but I feel like it's just going to be more of this, but harder, right? Would you call that game complete? I don't know. I'm going to call a game complete anyway. Level 1 of this game is done, but I feel like it's just going to get harder and thus probably less fun. Thank you for the GGs, everyone, for hanging out for all of this. You all made it possible. Oh, look at this. There's like a score here. I guess I should have taken a picture of that, but that's fine. I don't know what this means. Do I get a different ending? I get a different ending depending on, like, is that it? I don't know any of what that means today. Alright, well, I guess that's it. We could close this one. Heavyweight says I'm done. Excuse me, sorry. I want to see what party game is. I guess... Whoa, what's this? Hold on. Party game. What? What is this? What? It's like a whole different mode here. I guess if you're playing it like 2 players, you would each have to shoot. No, actually, that doesn't make any sense. How does that work? I'm not sure what's going on here. Doing great. I guess I'm better at shooting aliens. When does this end? All right. When does this end? I don't want to keep doing this. This stage never ends. You need 30,000 points to get the lowest ending. Okay. Wow. Love the chibi bunny girl. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done with this game. I am going to. What time is it? It's 11:19. I'm going to switch to a homebrew game. It's called Oratorio. It is a, I've never played it before. It's brand new. It's still in development. We're going to check it out. I will be right back in a second. Okay, but I'm going to, first I'm going to update my description here. And, actually, this might be an interesting one for Omega Ace to look at, because it's kind of similar, or at least it reminds me of Otaki. Speaking of Famicom Disk System games. My games are well organized. That's because of Smoke Monster. He primarily Smoke Monster had organized these games, and you can actually still get his the metadata for his EverDrive lists. I basically copied that. She's going to have me back at my bad RNG copy of Shooting Range trying to beat Ghost House. Nice. Your bad RNG copy. You think different copies have different RNG, or is it just like a function of the game that I was playing? Is your logo not showing up? Oh, you need to use a certain format, right? All right, let me update my live streaming info. Plus Oratorio. Yes, Homebrew. And I'm going to add John's link in here. So I'm posting a link to John's itch page for information about Oratorio and his other NES homebrew games. So check it out. Change it to a PNG, but it's still acting up. Or was it JPEG? My Ghost House experience was worlds different from yours. That's very interesting. Well, I was also playing on normal mode, so I don't know if you've been playing on a different setting. You know what? I can turn this light on now. That should be better. I turned that off because I think that it helps the zapper sensitivity or whatever for the CRT screen. Like the glare, I think, causes problems on this. And to change it to a JPEG. Okay. Cool. Well, let's check this out. I'm really sorry. This congestion, like I was saying before, comes and goes. And it happens a lot late at night. So I don't know what's going on, but Oratorio. So again, this is a still in development game. I've never played this before. It is a rhythm game. I probably should have also double checked to make sure that it was actually functioning before I tried it out, because it could have been buggy for all I know. Turning the game music up slightly. Photosensitivity warning. Effects such as screen flashes can trigger dizzy or epileptic seizures in a small percentage of people, even those with no prior history of problems. If you experience any unusual sensations, including dizziness, disorientation, or discomfort, stop playing immediately and consult with a doctor before resuming. Headphones or high volume strongly recommended for maximum enjoyment. That's right, it's a rhythm game. I'm going to turn up my volume here and also on my TV. I also have no sense of rhythm. I'm actually really bad at musical games, which I warned John about. So turning my game audio up and hopefully it won't bother you too much. You know this game is good because it could hurt me. It's true. It's true. I actually really appreciate the photosensitivity warning. So there. All right. Thank you all again for being here. This has already been a fun stream, and I feel a lot better. I'm glad that I streamed. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to just because of everything that's going on, but I'm glad that I did. All right. Design and story by John Vanderhoff. I'm sorry, don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Vanderhoff. That's what I'm going to stick by. Orebody Inc. So yeah, Orebody I think is on Steam right now. I think there's going to be a Switch version. You can buy an NES game version. Oh, music by Jordan Davis. Raf Labs Interactive. Raf Labs does a lot of great music, and they're working on the Storage Sword, which I've been helping to playtest, which is cool. Oh, did Elle actually leave? Play the rhythm game? That's okay. Alright. Begin hack. Surf endless story tutorial music credits. I'm gonna see if there's a tutorial. I don't know if it actually works or not. Hot jams. I like the style of it already, though. Alright, Oratorio is a rhythm action rail shooter. In this game, your actions create the music. For the best experience, find a shooting rhythm that sounds good to you. Try practicing. Create your I thought it said create your Bert, but it says create your beat. But I like Bert. Bert and Ernie. All right, move. Bomb. See, that's I don't know about this font. I thought it said sum. I was like, it's kind of fun to have a sum button. I don't know what that does. I guess it's the bomb button and the shooting button. Okay. Testing, logo testing. Let's see here. Boop. That works. Good job. Good night, Sklets. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Omega's got a logo. It's working. This is a game for LCX. Well, hopefully they'll check it out later on. Alright, so I'm going to try shooting. What? Okay, hold on. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. Score. Use overdrive to clear the screen. Okay. Overdrive. Start, select to quit. Practice shoot, moving, and shooting. Create your Bert. Alright. Use overdrives to clear the screen. So those are the bombs, I guess. Those are the bombs, the overdrives. Probably would be better at creating Berts. If this wasn't a homebrew, I would totally guess this with Tim Fallon music. Raf Labs is great. They do great music. Yeah, big Otaki vibes. Yes, exactly. I was thinking that. All right, let's begin. Hack. Standard game mode. Surf mode. Play without the fear of failure. Endless mode. Play until death and go for a high score. I'm assuming they mean the physical death of the player, not the game. Story. Read the backstory. Oh, I like that. Music sample the soundtrack. Okay. I want to sample the backstory. Despite our best intentions, the world did not survive us. The coasts flooded. Mass migration displaced hundreds of millions. Food supply dwindled. Fuel and water were commenced. Fuel and water wars commence. I'm having trouble with the font. I don't know if it's the gradation on it, or if it's just my eyes, or if it's the CRT, or what is happening here. Most organized governments collapse. Overall, I like the font, but some of the letters are hard to read, and then, I don't know. Oh, look at this. Cool. In the wake of this ruin, the Megacore and their metaverse emerged as a beacon. Is a beacon? Yes. Life, the A's and the R's seem kind of similar to me. Life became a luxury reserved for the rich, and the blueprints of life, the DNA data for all flora and fauna, became a commodity owned by the most powerful megacore. Nuel? As each species went extinct, Nuel coded... Newly? I thought it was Nuel, like exclamation point. Newly coded, I guess it's like new life, so it's new lie probably, coded and copyrighted its DNA. Its fiercely guarded servers became a proprietary digital ark. While many jacked into the metaverse to escape the desolation of everyday life, the eco-hacker group Sol used to fight back. John makes really cool backstories for his games. I really think this is cool. This is the most late PS1 era style NES game ever. Yeah, I think it said that like Rez or something like that was like an influence, which I've never played a lot of. I think my wife has played a bunch of it. The fonts are a little rough for your eyes, yeah. Oh no, the metaverse. This reminds me of like very 80s like shareware kind of a font, if you know what I mean. But these are cool, like these little, I guess they're not really in motion, but like just the art is really neat. I like that. As time runs out for the world, Sol launches a desperate mission to hack New Lie and steal all the DNA data. With it, they can bring back what's been lost. In the hacker world, you are known as Oratorio. You are the world's only chance for revival. Okay, I like that. And then there's music. Let's take a look at the credits here. John Vanderhoff, music design, Jordan Davis. Oh, okay, additional art. Cool. I like these weird pixely, mosaic-y images there. That's kind of neat. I know some of these folks. Dale Coop, Joe Granado, Cutter Cross, yeah. Yeah, it's a NES maker community. It's really they've been making some really interesting games with NES maker things way beyond what the template seems like it would be capable of. All right, so that looks like that kicks me back to like reset the game or something. Try to figure out the colors. Oh yeah, I mean I don't know what this is doing for you with the colorblind stuff, but this is kind of I don't know, something a little bit jarring about some of the color design. But I don't know. Rez, yeah. All right, I'm gonna try begin hack, I guess, right? That's the normal story mode. The newly mega corporation holds the DNA of extinct plants and animals captive, but the eco-hacker group Sol infiltrates New Lie's private servers to liberate the data. It's orange and teal, the classics. Yeah, it's orange and teal. Those are probably, or light blue. I guess that's what teal is. Yeah, it's not. It's just saying ugh. The teal isn't bad, right? I think it's very striking. It feels very computery to me, which I think is what the intent was. I think it's supposed to be like, you know what? It looks different on my screen. It's kind of more like amber and like light blue, which I think is very, very computery. Oh, welcome back, Dyer. On some good stuff right now. Yeah, this is probably the right game to play on meds. Yeah. We finished normal mode of shooting range, so we're gonna call it done. Break through New Lie's 4 security safeguards and access the core to retrieve the DNA data. Alright, Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, and Area 4. So I thought I could just hit right or left to navigate, but you actually have to hit up or down to navigate to each of these areas. And then there's Area 5. This is a cool freaking screen, though. And again, the A and the R look so similar to me, especially on a CRT. It just looks like R. Even though there's an R like right there, the R looks different. It looks very different from the A, but somehow the A's are still looking like R's to me. I don't know. Yeah, the dark orange of the lower half of the orange letters is hard to see clearly. I'm seeing that too. I'm having that concern. But this looks really nice on my CRT, I think. I really like the design of this. I kind of feel like you should be able to hit right and left in order to navigate this, because you have to do up or down. It's not a big deal, but I feel like I would be able to navigate that way. We're going to Area 1, I think, just to see. Yeah, fonts that make the R and A look the same. I think, again, it's going for a computery thing, but I like these icons. Like the animated icons are pretty cool. All right. Loving the look of this gate. Dyer! Yeah. Alright. Hitting A. Wow, this is an even worse thing. Area 1 login. Okay. Overall, the aesthetic is good. Just nitpicking the font a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oops, I used my overdrive already. I don't know about this whole rhythm thing. I'm just shooting things. Like, because I don't know how dangerous they are. Layer 2. Man, this game has so much style to it, though. I think this is really neat. So it makes a different sound when you miss. I don't know if there's any penalty for hitting things and not hitting them. Like firing and not hitting the enemy. I can't tell like if I'm doing well or not. Like is the thing. Oh, what's that thing at the top that says your life, right? So what's causing my life to go down is the question. Right? Was it that bomb? This would make such a cool like arcade game. Like I'm not sure what the jeopardy is here. I can almost hear a rhythm, but I'm not sure that I'm contributing much to this song. But this does definitely hit like it's like a first-person otaki. Oh, that's how many overdrives I have left, I think. Or maybe I only have one left? I don't know. I'm not sure what that thing in the upper right is supposed to be. Like the flashing thing. Oh, okay, that's my life. So if that thing explodes, you are dead. And I'm dead. Whoa, screen shaking. Game over. Network security dispatched. Threat eliminated. Thank you for visiting New Line Corporation. Continue or quit. Okay. Plagiarism of this game is what made you say, wow, an even worse thing. Yeah, it was just that font. Kind of makes you want to play Gunhawk. I definitely want to play Gunhawk. I want a Game Boy version of this. That would actually be interesting. Almost bought it yesterday and bouncing back. I'm glad. You're having too many close calls for my comfort, Dyer. The enemies get too close, you lose HP. Okay. So, figuring out the strategy of like when to hit them. Because if you're trying to hit them to get like the perfect note or whatever rhythm that you want, then you risk them coming too close to you. But I'm not sure if you gain anything by hitting them at a certain point in the musical score, or if it's just like the fact that firing makes sound. So you're creating a score as you go, and that's sort of incidental to the game. It doesn't affect your score or your performance or like your lives or anything like that. Like I don't know if that's true or not. I want the style of this game in a less esoteric gameplay style. I mean, the style is very cool. I'm not necessarily sure that this is esoteric or not, but it's interesting. And I'll also say that for whatever it's worth, there aren't that many games like this on the NES, as far as I know. So this is pretty unique, and I think that's very, very laudable. All right, I'm gonna try continuing again. Let's try a different area at least, since I'm just trying this out for now. I'm gonna spend some more time with it, but I also want to show it off a little bit. So let's try this. And again, like things might change as the game is further developed. It's still in progress, and you can also download the demo. I put a link to the page for this in the description. If you don't see it, just refresh, because I updated it while we were already streaming. So if you want to download the demo for it, check it out. Can't quite say I've seen a game like this ever. Dire, I'm so sorry. Sepsis is real bad. Well, I'm glad you're getting good care there from the hospital and from Betty. Alright, Area 2 then. Let's try Area 2 login. If the rhythm just applies to the enemy movement and you can shoot and make noises you want, then I am more into this game. I think that might be the case. So I'm just going to play this. I'm just going to play this straight, like, because I can't, I'm not going to try to make music. I'm just going to just shoot things, you know, before they get to me. And we'll see how I do, because I'm curious about that. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, I like, did I lose health already? So I'm just shooting things like as I see them, as they seem dangerous to me. Oh, that one exploded. I don't know what caused that one to explode, though. Was it too close? I didn't notice. And I don't know what that pulsing square on the top right is for. What that does. I lost point health again. I'm not sure why. Might have to do the tutorial again to see exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, and I see I have 2 overdrives. That's what that meter is. Oh, okay. I was trying to go for that thing up there. Imagine it's too late to change some of the odd design choices of the game. They're sort of involved doing a complete overhaul of the game. I mean, it depends on what odd design choices you're talking about. I started with 3 health. Yeah, I hope she takes care of herself too, Dyer. I don't want to make music, I just want to shoot things. Alright. Does this support the SNES mouse through the NEScape adapter? That's a good question. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the page real quick here. Here, why don't we look at that real quick. Alright, so this is the page for Oratorio. Rhythm Action Rail Shooter. Winner of the NES Maker Bite Off 3 Competition Wombat Award, which is awarded the most surprising, unique, or unexpected game created. This initial full-feature demo was created for the NES Maker Bite Off 3 2022 competition. It's primarily inspired by games like Rez, Child of Eden, and Thumper. I haven't heard of Child of Eden. This demo features a full stage, consists of 10 sections, dozens of waves of melodic enemy blasting, and a boss. Or 2? This is on Onale's rhythmic shooter. Players create the music of the game by shooting enemies, projectiles, and power-ups. Everything players do contributes to the soundscape in this innovative retro music shooting game. This game can sound as full or as empty as players want. Okay, so you're just enhancing the game music. So there's a story, and it's a side story to the cyberpunk narrative universe, The Last One Horn. So there's more games. Easy pickup and play, innovative dynamic, interactive score. Yep. Okay. Normal mode, no fail mode, endless mode, music tests. Cool. All right. Well, I don't see anything here about the NES mouse, but that would be interesting. Wonder if that could be supported. Okay. I'll have to and check out more of his games. Spore Body. There's a lot of cool games here. I like Bat Lizard and War Winding. I have a bunch of these games. I have to spend more time with some of these. And some of them are on the Switch, I think, or in Evercade and such. 360 Connect optional game. Yeah, I have one of those adapters too, and it'd be really interesting to play it that way. I'll mention that to him in case you can get support for it. Well, it takes more than just getting the adapter to work. LDP, like the ROM has to actually be modified, or the game has to be programmed in order to use it. And those would be great games like King's Quest 5, Maniac Mansion, Shadowgate. Those would all be great with it. But the NEScape, it works with NEScape, and it works with Nesert Golf, which is a very which Brad Smith made. It's like Desert Golf, but for the NES. So those are the only two that use it for the point and click aspect. And then it also works with Full Quiet, where you can actually use the oh, not the mouse though. Like the adapter works with that game where you can use the extra buttons. You can actually map game controls to the extra buttons on there. Is there a Shadow Game mouse app? I don't know if that would work on the NES. All right, see you, Heavy. Thanks for coming by. Hope your family continues to do well, and I look forward to seeing you stream again soon. Yeah, it works with NES Nesert Golf. Try it out. Might have to call a stream soon just because I can't talk anymore. But let's try a couple more areas here. I'm gonna have to spend some more time with this one myself. On my own. I just wanted to show it off a little bit for my first look. Ooh, okay. That's cool music. So I don't know if this game has like an ending or not. Give each. Oh, I guess. What does each of these things have like 10 levels? Is that what they said? Did I get an extra life somehow? I got an extra health point somehow. These look like they might be from another game. Oops. I feel like I lost like 2 health on that one. I think I've seen that sprite in some other game. Ah, okay. That was fast. Oh, thanks, Dyer. Alright, I'll have to try that out. I'll look for that, Dyer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If that works, then I'm going to stream that, because I've been thinking about streaming Shadowgate at some point. I played it when I was a kid, but I haven't played it since I finished it as a kid. So I don't remember a lot of it. Of course, back to the current, well, I guess it's not a current Kickstarter. I don't know if it's still going on or not, or if it ended already. All right, we're going to try out the next 2 areas, and then I'm gonna end the stream and probably go raid CC for a little while. Just kind of want to show this off a little bit and give it a little try here. Spend some more time with it. So I'm not really trying like any sort of rhythm to my shots. I'm just kind of spamming it. I like that each of these areas has a very different look to them. Oops. I'm not sure what those little things do. I think maybe those things give you extra hit points. Those little swirly things. I don't know if there's a manual for this. Dope. Alright. I'm not getting very far on this. I don't know. I bet you can... That's a good question. The color dinosaur SNES mouse hack. Alright, we're going to try out area 4. Kind of wish it would remember the last area you were on. Oh, that was area 4. Okay, you can do select and continue, select and start to quit. Alright, let's try one more. I'm also not sure what continue does. I guess if you clear an area, it would remember that you cleared it. Oh, you probably get a check mark if you finish an area. I bet that checkbox goes. I like that it lets you try them all out anyway, though. You can do them in any order. You need to decide on what to eat before my stream ends. Do you have any burritos? Or maybe like an omelet or something? We had leftover pizza. Yeah, Shadowgate, those were all Chemco games. Mac Venture games. Shadowgate, Uninvited, and Deja Vu. Oh, you can't do Area 5 until you clear the other areas. So I wonder how many areas you have to clear in order, how many levels you have to clear in order to clear an area. We're going to try this first stage again, since theoretically I know how it works now. Let's see if we can clear one. Layer 2. So I think there might be 10 layers per area, based on what that demo has set up. I also did not really know how to play Otaki properly. Oh, my dog just nudged the door open and walked away. Thanks, buddy. I used an overdrive on that one. I can't tell if you move slower if you're firing. So at least there's no like penalty for missing, you know? Oh, I mean, well, other than that, there's no penalty for like firing and not hitting something. I got another overdrive. So it's one of those things gives you overdrives, one of those things gives you hit points. I'm not sure which does which. And I don't know if there's like a tone or something that goes off maybe to let you know, but that would be nice if it doesn't. Yeah, like if you win something, if you get... Oh no. Like if you gain something, like a little tone, would be nice. Game over. Okay, I lost. Hey, Jim. How are you? Tamales work. Children's chewable morphine. That's funny. Penalty for missing. You still have shooting range on the brain. Yeah, let's try it one more time. Take us out to midnight, eh? And then I'm gonna call it. I'll probably drop by CC's stream, say hi, and turn in. I'm tired. Did a lot of driving today. Spent most of my day in the ER. Not the most peaceful of days. So this stage, let's see here. That gives you an overdrive. Maybe the orange ones give you hit points. Oh, you know, we could do an unlimited, like a no failure mode, I suppose, to see. Oops. I'm also, so I really like on-rail shooters, but I'm not good at them. Dang it. I am not good at them. But I've been sort of collecting most of the ones I can grab on the Famicom. You know. Dope. Recruit a team of addicts with attitude. Oh no, I'm fine, Jim. But my mom's been having some heart trouble. If you really want a long recap, it's at the beginning of the stream. But basically, we were at the ER last week, and then she checked herself out without really getting anything addressed. And I took her in to the cardiologist today, and he's like, "You should go to the hospital." And this time we talked her into going to the hospital, so we went back to the hospital. And so, but I've been driving back and forth between like where she lives and where we live, and I still had to do stuff with the kids. And today was extra stressful. So I'm driving back after dropping her off at the hospital and like sitting with her for a while. I'm driving back, and my phone dies while I'm driving. So I lose the GPS, and I lose my ability to call Cora to let her know that I don't have the GPS and that I cannot pick up the kids because I'm completely lost. I don't know the way without a GPS. So that was a debacle. Finally, I got to a gas station. I thought I could try to figure out. I got to a certain point close to home, and then I was like, "Can I find my way?" I don't really know the area very well. I'm not a very good driver. I'm not good with directions. So finally, I went to like a gas station, and of course there's no such thing as a payphone anymore. The guy there let me use his phone, and then while I was there talking to Cora and coordinating what we were going to do, I saw they were selling power cords, so I bought one and charged my phone that way. I didn't have any of those cords in my car. We had two cords for iPhones, or like USB-C phones, but my phone doesn't have USB-C. And when I left this morning, I forgot my other phone, because I have a work phone, which is usually my backup phone, and I left my bag. I was like, I guess I'll be okay. And it turns out, no, not so much. So, pretty disastrous. I do have Space Harrier on the Famicom, Timothy. I think the only one, or one of the only ones I don't have is Gamos, which I think is not supposed to be very good. But I might pick it up anyway at some point if I can find it for cheap. Give this game Zapper support. It's been a little rough, Jim. That's why I didn't stream last week, because I was so wiped and just sort of dispirited. And then we also had a sick cat, and she died last Thursday. So it's been really, really bad. And today I was really tired too, so I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. But then I remembered the fact that streaming and getting to hang out with folks and talk is restorative, and I usually enjoy it. I was kind of like on the fence of like, is it going to be too draining? Do I really want to be on like right now? Do I want the stress of trying to get to the stream on time because I still had to get my son to bed and all that stuff? Or do I want to stream and like hang out with folks? And that went out, and I'm glad I did, because it's been fun. Yeah, there's a Space Harrier on Famicom. I don't have it right here. I have it downstairs. I think I have like a few Famicom games here. I have a car charger. But the two car cords that are in the car are for my wife's phone. I didn't have one of mine in the car for some reason. So yeah, we lost one of our kitties too. It's been a bad week. I do have Attack Animal Gakuin. All right, I'm gonna try a no-fail mode. Nope. Oh shoot. I'm gonna try no-fail mode just to see how far we can get. Surf mode, I think, is that. Alright, I'm gonna try a no-fail mode. Still, they won't let you access Area 5. Yeah, she was super pretty, but she was also like the most like loving cat. She just wanted to be touching you, like curled up in your lap, and she would purr. And yeah, we're gonna do an endless mode. We're just gonna try to finish this and see how long it is. So theoretically, I guess I won't lose any health, right? If it's a no-fail mode. Oh wow, that actually did that give me health? I think I just don't lose health. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna see how many different stages there are. Yeah, she would also drool though, which was, you know, not always fun. You get wet and it's kind of gross. But she would purr when she was happy, and she was always happy if she was curled up with you. And for many years, we used to let the cats in our bedroom until we moved, and then when we moved, we were like, this is an opportunity to not have cat hair and everything. So we banned all the animals from our bedroom. And but before that, she used to sleep with me like every night. I would lie down, and she would just jump up and curl up next to me like a stuffed animal, and she would purr, and I would fall asleep, and it was wonderful. So I missed that, and you know, I think, you know, she was bereft. We would wake up, and so we have a gate at the top of the stairs, so that when the duckling starts crawling and walking and stuff, she won't go down the stairs. So we put up a gate, and that made it easier to keep the cats out, because before it was just like we had to keep all the doors closed, right? But every morning she'd be curled up. She'd be like waiting on that top step, hoping that she could come in. It's so sad. So I miss her though. Like even when I still go over to the duckling's room, like I still look at that step, and she's not there. So it's tough. But you know, I know that it's for the best for her. Like, you know, not only would I don't even know if chemo was an option for her, but you know, a lot of that. Ooh, slowdown? A little bit of slowdown there. You know, we don't want to prolong the pain, you know, the discomfort. And we knew she was not doing well when she wasn't eating. And boy, if a cat ever loved food, it would be her. And she just wasn't eating, and we weren't sure how long she would last. We took her to the vet, and you know, there were tests we could do, but we kind of knew what it was. So now I'm just playing through and hitting everything, and there's no way I can lose. But it is actually still strangely satisfying to just hit things, and it's actually kind of nice to, like, I could actually see like doing a like endless mode of this, and just, you know, on a stream and just chatting and making music, I guess. Kind of like the idea of like more sort of brainless games that you can just kind of keep you busy while you're doing other things. So I've had to miss a lot of work lately with all this stuff going on, but my work has been very understanding and supportive, which is great. I have a great job, and I work with great people, so that's been nice. Hold on a second, does this game have a pause? I don't think I noticed. It does. It just dims it. Okay, let me just catch up here. I think this game, the Space Harrier on Famicom, is actually pretty decent, but I haven't played a lot of Space Harrier. Yeah, she drooled a lot. So my mom, we originally got the cat. We found the cat at our club, at my in-laws club, and we were having brunch there, and she walked up and was like basically begging for food, right? And my mom at the time was looking for a cat. So I was like, oh, great, well, we'll take this cat. So we brought it to my mom, and she named her Julie. And unfortunately, it turns out my mom is horribly allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats also, but I basically adapted. And for the most part, sometimes I would still get like hives, but very infrequently. And then when we adopted her, we renamed her Handel. We have our other cat is named Bach, not necessarily for the musician, but it just seemed thematically correct. And anyway, even though her name is no longer Julie, every now and then I would still call her Julie, like she was a Garbage Pail Kid, you know. Yeah, love the classic rail shoes, even the half-baked ports. Yeah, my collection's not organized at all, and my NES collection is pretty out of order. I need to have an app that keeps track of it all, but on the shelves they're not. Port of Afterburner, yep. There are two Afterburners LDP. One's for the Famicom and one's for the NES. Oh, hey, Al. You're back. Welcome back. Looks cool, but I don't get it. This game here? Or Afterburner, you mean? Mm-hmm. Do you guys have Pets Omega Ace? I don't think I've ever noticed one on stream. Altered Beast on Famicom is great. Did you see me stream that one, LDP? That's a really good game. I really like that game. I actually like Altered Beast on Famicom more than I like the Genesis version of Altered Beast, or any other version of Altered Beast. Focus on the projectiles more than the enemies. Yes, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, I guess because those don't explode, right? Huh. Good point. My mom at the time. What? I mean, my mom... I guess she still is allergic to cats. I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, that happens. If NES games had barcodes on the labels, my collection would be in impeccable shape. Huh. Oh no, Omega Ace. Did you try taking medicine? Like, so my first exposure to cats was my wife had to take in her mom's cats when her mom couldn't take care of them anymore. And so she had them over at her apartment, and I was like, I'm allergic to these, but you know what? I took Claritin, and I think over time I developed a resistance to the cats. I was probably more allergic to those cats than any other cats that I've experienced. Yeah, I think shooting the projectiles first is probably a good call, Jim. Oh, but these enemies do explode. They just move more slowly than the projectiles do. It's kind of hard to see where they are. I guess they're sort of lined up with the grid here? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see how close they actually are to the front of the screen. Oops, that thing's gonna explode. I think that's... I'm not sure if that's a problem or not. I just have a hard time gauging where they are. I think as you play it more... Because this thing will move up and down, but that thing moves up... that thing moves up and down like in one plane. And then the other things move closer to you. Like the power-ups move up and down and they don't change their distance from you. So I think, yeah, not really sure what is a threat. It kind of would be nice if there was like a clue, like another indicator, like, oh, it's critical, like they turn red or something, like they're about to explode or whatever. But that might make it too easy, I don't know. You probably get used to how to play the game, right? But hey, it's like that didn't look like that was too close. So it's kind of hard to tell like which ones are about to explode. Because if they start at a different point in the screen, I think they can explode farther away from you. Maybe it's just based on their size, like their size. When they reach a certain size, then that's the distance. But because they start at different points, I feel like they should be at different sizes, if that makes sense. So I'm not really sure. pause for a second here. Aren't hairless cats good for allergies? Yeah, but hairless cats are kind of freaky. Oh no, that's really sad, Jim. I'm sorry. Skies indicate how close they are. Yeah, I guess so. Projectiles get closer to the beat in the upper right. Is that what that thing is? Is that the beat? See, I'm so clueless about music. Well, we're going to take this through to completion at least, since it's no-fail mode. Yeah, I think fundamentally I'm not understanding certain gameplay mechanics because I'm so clueless about music. It would be really interesting to have Cora try this because she's much more musically inclined. See what somebody else can make of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the distance, yeah. Supposedly there are bosses too, right? It also kind of reminds me of, this is sort of like a, actually kind of like a first-person, like, kind of Galaga or almost Space Invaders, but it's kind of more like Space Invaders, I guess, because if they get too close to you... And did they not have a first-person Space Invaders game? I think one of the, like, extreme versions of it or something. But I haven't, I haven't really played that version of it before. Like, some of those start, like, way, way back. But then they still seem to get closer to you, like, regardless of where they are. In the kind of distance? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it correctly. I'm just gonna zap them all. I got a bunch of these overdrives. Those do make different sounds when you hit them, but I don't know if they make a different sound when you, like, gain the actual power-up. Maybe they're just making different sounds because you're actually hitting something. Game's getting a little freaky here. Design-wise, like the graphics look pretty good though. This is actually a nice, like, kind of training mode, really. Pause. Let me see. completely enclosed tunnel now. Battle City is excellent with 2 players. You know what's cool? All of you. Oh, Dyer. You're having some good meds, aren't you? And try to remake Space Invaders on the PS2. I think what I like most about this game is how the visual remind me of 2600 games. Yeah. I feel like the game went full Tempest. Love Tempest. I need to play more Tempest. Haven't played much of it. I need to finish that Atari 50th collection. I got sidetracked with it, but I was enjoying it. That is certainly how I will play Tempest. This one's a long stage. Yay! We did it! Okay, hold on. Illegal entry detected. Scanning. Intruder detected. Defense mechanism online. Security protocol initiated. Deploying countermeasures. Initializing. The morphine. Blaster, the sequel to Robotron 2084. Want one of those PS1 controls with a tire on the front? Because it works with PS1 Tempest. I've never seen one of those. Space Invaders Recharged. Oh my gosh, wow, look at this. I don't even know what that looks like on your end. This looks really wild on a CRT though. This looks really, really cool on a CRT. Oh no, it's really cool on a CRT. Boom! Yay! Oh! Yay! Can't believe video compression isn't totally ruining this. Yeah, right? Yeah, YouTube should be destroying it, right? I get it. This is an endoscopy. Awesome. Alright, well, so yeah, it's checked off now, as I surmised. And you have to check them all off before you can get to Area 5. Alright. Cool. And it's got a little plus sign next to it. I don't know what that means. It seems like that might not be necessary if you have a checkbox. Unless you can play it again, I suppose, and then maybe you can improve your score. I don't know. Try 3D Space Harrier, like it. Yeah, I should play some more. Oh, 3D Remake on Sega Ages. Time for a sandwich. Alright, well, cool. Thank you again, guys, so much. I'm going to bail now because my voice is gone. And it is late. It's not that late, but I'm tired. I'm going to probably play some Phoenix Wright in bed and fall asleep. Let's go raid CC, though. And say hello. And I'm probably just not going to hang out very long. I'd like to, but I need to not. And thank you to my new followers. It's really cool. Billy, and I don't know if somebody else followed, but it's good to have you here, and I hope you come back. I'll be back next week with... Oh, actually, what am I playing next week? Take a little quick look here. I am playing... Target Renegade. No, I'm playing Short Order Explode, so that's a power pad game next week. And that's going to be fun. So I have to set up in a different room to stream next week. But in the meantime, let's go watch CC play some Star Wars games. Alright. Let's go check that out and say hello for me. And I will see you all next week. If not sooner, I might stream again before then. Kind of depends on what's going on this weekend, I guess. But I've got many games to stream. I'd like to get back to Castlevania Rebirth. Okay, great. So thanks again, everyone. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at Oratorio. Again, the link is in my description here. And I had a good time with Shooting Range. Oh, Portopia. Oh, yeah, I want to play Portopia soon, too. Thank you for the link, GWN. For Tempest 2000. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you again, everyone. Have a good night and a good rest of the week. And take care. Bye-bye.